Well, hello there everybody. Thank you for joining our channel once again, the Colour Passion channel. I'm Kim Gow from Colour Passion. In this tutorial, we're coming into Valentine's Day, and Jacki actually created a wonderful kit for Valentine's Day. So I thought we would go through and we would share that with you today. So we've got Red Passion, which is a gorgeous red. We've got Rose Pink, lovely, lovely pink. We've got our fairly new Molten Luxe Gold. It's beautiful and perfect as an accent. We've got our magic, of course, top cell white. So we're going to have some cells there, and these beautiful little sparkly hearts. Now, at this point in time, these aren't available, but if you would like them to be available, let us know. But at this point, they're just limited edition, and we bought them to just pop them into this kit. And this kit will come in the lovely cylinder as well, so a little gift pack. So we thought we'd do this for you. So let's go and have some fun. I have no idea yet what we're going to do. I'm sort of thinking, I wish I had a thought sooner and I could have got a heart-shaped board to, pour on, but I didn't, so it's going to be square. All right, let's go and have some fun. Okay, everybody, here we are. We're set up. I've just mixed the resin. I've mixed up 400 mils of the Ultimate Art resin because that gives us longer working time. It's about 40 degrees here today. That's centigrade, which is very, very hot. So even though I've got my aircon on, because anything over 30, you really need to have an aircon. Otherwise, your resin probably will go off a bit too quick. Anyways, okay, I've got a top cell white, a rose pink, a red passion, and a molten luxe gold. So I'm thinking I'll have more of these, hence why I've got the bigger cups, and probably less of the gold. So we'll just pop this into here now. Might have been a little heavy-handed, although I don't want too much gold, so maybe it's okay. Okay. Scraping out what I can from the container. And then I'll do one of two things. I'll either put the spatula in and line on its side so that the resin will run down and grab the spatula, and then in the morning, in fact I will do that, and then in the morning when I come back, like so, it will run down and grip to it, and I'll wriggle out the spatula and it pulls all the resin out, and then I can reuse the clean container again. All right, so I'm just wiping off the silicone stir stick. I got that from Temu, however you say it. Okie dokie, let's mix some colour. All right, so stirring always before we use. And then stirring it well into the resin. And you want to make sure that you do give it a thorough stir. I mean, when you're mixing up the resin, it should be nothing under 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes to stir part A and part B to ensure you've got everything mixed correctly, going around the side of the mixing container to ensure that all the resin on the outside is all mixed through with the resin on the inside, because otherwise you'll end up with bits of resin which will never cure because they weren't mixed properly. Now, it's been a long while since this jar's been used actually, so I'm just giving that a good stir. A little bit runnier than normal, and I think that's because it's just so hot here today. Just want to make sure that it is all mixed up. And sometimes they can separate in the pots if they've been sitting a while. All right, so there we go. I think I'm just going to give it a little bit more actually. Right. Generally my rule of thumb is if it's a cup, it would be a teaspoon of resin, of colorant. Or if it's half a cup, then it would be half a teaspoon, just to give you a really rough guide. You don't want to overdo it with the colour because otherwise it upsets that chemical balance with your resin and it will go off really fast, and it can it flash cures and it steams, and I haven't seen it ever burst into flames, but some have said it can happen. So you just need to be a bit aware, and also you're wasting it because you don't need these products are designed for use in resin, and so therefore we don't want to waste them by putting too much into the cup, because less is more, not the other way around. So again, with this one, I'm just putting in just a plop on the end of the spatula, and I'm sure that's going to be enough. Such a pretty colour. Okay, there we go. So we've got our red passion, our rose pink, and our top cell white. Now we're going to do our molten luxe gold, which is very, very pretty. This is beautiful. So that to there. Probably put a little bit more of that into this amount, but I think it'll be fine. Just stirring until it's properly combined with the resin. So pretty. Okay, and then we'll leave our beautiful little hearts, and I'm just going to sprinkle them over the top. I think that's the easiest way to go. All right, here we go. Now, I'm going to do, I think, the red and the white, the red and the pink first. And the reason for that is because I want to put the white over the top and see how we go, you know, with some lacing. So no particular way at all of how I'm doing this. You can move it around, it's fine. And then I'm going to have some pink. So we'll go more pink probably on this side and up, coming over so that it's all mixing. Okay. Then, yeah, I'm going to put the white on now actually. So I'm just going to actually, I want to pour it sort of over the colour a bit so that we can hopefully see that lacing. Then I'm going to just heat it, and I'm going to tilt the board until we have all the board covered. Just tilting, and by the way, before I started, I did level my board, but I've also got the tape on so that if we get something lovely happening on the top, I'm going to leave it a bit before I remove the tape so that we don't lose it over the side. Oh dear, that's my insulin pump. It always does this, oops, when I pour. If anybody's watched it before, I might just have to have some jelly beans. Apologies for that, I'll just be back in a tick. Okay, we've had some glucose, so now we'll get back to work. All right, I'm just going to pour a little bit more red because I had it here. And we've got a little bit more pink as well. Now what I'm going to do, I will actually, I think, might swizzle some gold all over. And then I will get the heat gun and blow it and see what happens. All right. Now you can see by me just blowing it how it effortlessly created, a bit more white, created the lacing. Just going to put a little bit more here because I feel that we could have a bit more white there. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm going to let that sit for a little bit and then I'll come back and I'll take the tape off. I've just noticed it's developed a hole here, pulling it away. So what I'm going to do, it's early, but I will take the tape off and let it run. There we go. And I'll just run my fingers around to make sure that it's all wet with resin and let it drip. And what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to put a bit more of the gold over it. And blow that a bit and see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to come, don't know really. Maybe a little bit, maybe over here. Okay. I mean, it's sinking a bit, and the reason is because, you know, the resin's quite deep, and so it's sinking into it. Don't know whether I should blow that or just leave it. Decisions. There we go. We'll just blow a little and see what happens. Pretty on the top because it's sort of leaving like a little, almost like a shadow. But we're also losing it, so I don't know if that was a good idea or not. In hindsight, look, I probably should have let it until it was, I won't do the rest. I probably should have left it until it actually started to set up a bit, because I think that possibly would have been the better way to go. So I think maybe I'm just going to sort of, now that I've done that, come over the same stretch again. There we go. And I think we're just going to let it sit. I think that would be the best thing to do. Just got to try these things because you don't know. You should give it a go. All right, let's leave it at that, and we'll see how it goes, and I'll see you for the reveal, unless I decide I want to. Oh no, we've got to add on the little hearts, don't we? Yes, forgot about that. Let me wait. I think no, I should be able to do it now. I'll do it now. I was going to say I was going to wait until it had sort of got a bit more cured. gone off a bit more, but gosh, my hands are so wet in those gloves because of the heat. It's very hot. All right, so let's add a special little touch here. I've got the fan going over, so it's probably going to go everywhere. Actually, what I might do is turn that fan off. Okay, hopefully that should stop now. Righty-ho, let's go. So let's put a few little hearts here and there to make it very romantic. Grab the white so we can see it a bit more. Oh, I do like those. And when the light hits them, beautiful. Now this kit is only going to be retailing for $55. So it's a really, really good price for 5 products. And they're full-size products. A little bit of hearts everywhere. Maybe once I let this cure, I could leave it somewhere so my husband will see it and I'll say, oh, it's Valentine's Day coming up. I wonder if he'd do anything. He better, at least a beautiful card. Sometimes you've got to be as subtle as a sledgehammer, ladies. And you guys out there, I'm sure I don't even have to tell you because I'm sure you're wonderful and you remember that special person in your life. Alrighty, I think that's enough. We don't want to overdo it. Do we need any other little bits? Maybe just a smidge here. Just there. Just to balance it. Yep, happy with that. Alright, now we shall leave it and I'll see you tomorrow. Hello there everybody. Okay, here we are going to do the reveal. Now, we can't do it outside because we've got a cyclone off the coast and it's really affecting our weather patterns. Early this morning, it actually was quite clear and I thought, great, but then what happened is all the clouds came over. So it looks like we're in for a storm at the moment, so we'll do the reveal inside. Won't quite see the beautifulness of all the bits and bobs, but you'll be able to see enough. Okay. Really love the red. I love these colours, the Valentine's Day colours. So we've got our red passion, we've got our beautiful rose pink, and little threads of white here and there, and we've got the lovely molten luxe gold. I'll do a couple of things. First of all, I probably wouldn't have the tape on because I think I had too much resin on the top. So if I hadn't had as much resin, then the gold wouldn't have sunk like it did. So, look, there's a lesson to be learnt there. Loving these little hearts here. I don't know if you can kind of see them, but when the light hits them, they just shimmer beautifully. I don't know, you can sort of maybe see a little bit. There you go. Sorry, I'm trying to get it so it reflects in that light. It's really pretty. So, okay, there we go. They will be available. I'll put them on the site shortly when I release this video. They will come in this lovely Valentine's Day kit cylinder. Just refreshing you with the colours. There's the Passion Top Cell White, the Rose Pink, the Red Passion. We've got the lovely, where's it gone? Molten Luxe Gold. And we have the gorgeous little hearts there. All of those come in this lovely cylinder. I believe $55 retail is what they're selling for the 5 products. All right, so there we go. That'll be available. And the other thing is, if you haven't subscribed, please do, because it means a lot to us. It supports us. And hit that notifications bell so that you always know when we do a tutorial, and hit the little like button, because that means a lot with all the algorithms and everything, and we're really trying to build our channel and we'd appreciate your support. Please leave a comment down below on anything. If there's something that you'd like to see done differently, if there's something you would like to see, full stop. We would love to accommodate you if we know the sorts of things that you want. So So there we go. Anybody could do this. It was a very quick pour. So why not give it a go? Remember my catch cry. If you don't give it a go, you're never going to know. So what are you waiting for, everyone? Please take that giant leap of faith and just do it. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Okie dokie. Have a wonderful week ahead, and we will catch you next time on the channel. Bye for now.